Okay, are we live yet? I'm not sure if we're live yet, so please notify me if we're live right now. Because I'm not sure entirely. Yay. Okay. Okay, gotta decide where we're gonna go first. Okay, we're live. Sweet. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Sup, Jake? What's up, Woj? What's up, Perfect Trick Shots? What's up, Rito? What's up, Gym Leader Noah? Yeah, that's everyone so far. Okay, so where should I go first? There are 6 locations in this game. I think I'm going to probably spend the most time in Rocky Cave tonight, actually. Yeah, I'm going to go there first, but if anyone requests me to go somewhere, I'll go there. Because I really want to get something cool, like a Frostlass or a Probo Pass. Any of those 4th gen evolutions. Because there are a lot of those here. I would not mind, like, Clefable or something either. What I don't want from here is, like, another Graveler or another Zubat, because I have multiple of those already. Bright Beach. Okay, I'll go there next. Battle Arena. No, Jake. No, I'm awful at the Battle Arena, actually, because my Pokemon aren't, like... They're not built for battle. They're built for shiny hunting. Oh, we just got slowed down. That's the worst part about this place. There's so many, like, ice types that slow people down. What's up, Percy and Samuel? Are any of y'all playing Rumble as well right now? Or are you just here to watch the kickoff and kick back? Oh, there's Yuxi. That is, like, one of the ones that I want the most of all time. Just getting, like, a shiny Lake Trio Spirit would be, like, insane. There's Boss Rhyperior. I keep changing this up, but I think the most coveted thing in this game that I want is the shiny boss. That's really what I want the most. I'll go Bright Beach right after this. You're eating mallows, cocoa chips, and grams really fast right now. That's insane. It's like you're creating s'mores in your mouth right now. That's wild. What's up, Willing Shiny DFTP and Brendan? Man, y'all are all showing up. This is great. This is going to be a good little chill night, I guess, to kick off this Rumble weekend. And if you're not familiar with these streams, I keep going until I get a shiny. And then I keep going for a little while longer until I get tired. So I'm going to be streaming right here until I get another shiny. Sup, so about them acorns, homie. Oh, I want some Mamoswine. That'd be another cool one. Mamoswine, Rhyperior, Probopass, Frostlass, any of those 4. You're also playing Rumble? Sick. I hope people find some cool stuff this weekend. What's up, Crystalials? Is that how you pronounce your name? I'm not quite sure. I'm sorry. I know that you're the one who got the Croconaut earlier this week, and that's so cool. Oh, Battle Spot is fun. You just one-shot a Mega Swampert with Swadloon. I'm proud. That's awesome. Is it like an Eviolite Swadloon or just like some random one that you had? Because I like to mess around with Eviolite Grottle sometimes. People hate the Eviolite Grottle. Yo, what's up, Pi and David Ontiveros? Oh, I said I would go to Bright Beach, but I just went back to the Rocky Cave. I just kind of like go wherever my muscle memory tells me to. And just go with it. These runs only take like a couple minutes at best, so it's never too big of a commitment to accidentally go into a place. And I could exit at any time, but I want to keep going and see if I can find something. Swadloon too strong. Let's see. Gonna try and catch up with the chat. Rumble is on the original Wii and Wii U. It's not on the GameCube at all, actually. In fact, if you have a Wii or Wii U right now, you can go to the shop channel and get this game for like 15 bucks. It's not bad. They even have a demo that you can hunt shinies in, but it's kind of pointless to hunt in the demo. And it's really slow, and you can only play like a couple levels, but it exists. Can you record with your phone while playing Rumble? Oh, dude, of course. You can record with literally anything. Just recording is awesome in general if you do that. You can also participate in Rumble Weekend without recording at all, but hey, I'd love to see a video however you can get it. How will they integrate Amiibo into those Sun and Moon games? That's an interesting thought. I don't know. If they do that, that would be really cool. I could see him doing it. Like maybe having a couple event Pokemon exist as Amiibos, but then I'm not sure exactly how you'd store it and stuff. What would make the most sense is if instead of like making Pokemon creature Amiibos, because there's so many of them out there, they make like a Master Ball Amiibo or something that you can like put any one Pokemon into or something. I don't know. That is an interesting question to ponder. Glad you all watch my videos. That's awesome to hear. Using an emulator? Yeah. Dolphin is great for this game. And like it's impossible to cheat shinies in this game. Like I have actually tried to break this game down to try and figure out how shinies work to figure out the odds. And there is like zero modifying code that changes like anything about the way the shinies work. I still don't even know the real odds in this game and stuff, so yeah. Can you find shinies in Rumble World? Unfortunately, no. This is the only Rumble game that you can really find like random shinies in. Rumble U has a few shinies in it, but they're only from like these figures that you could buy in real life. And they're a very specific Pokemon. I don't think you can hunt in that game at all. It's a shame that they removed them from the other ones, though, because those are pretty fun games. But I just don't play them as often because there are no shinies in them. Shinies are like the one big reason why I keep coming back to this game. What were my thoughts behind the bounties this weekend? You know, I actually haven't thought of the bounties yet. I'm just going to look for stuff that really impresses me, I guess, and hand out things accordingly. That's how the random bounties are going to work this weekend. I'm just going to kind of wing it. So, like, if someone finds, like, a Uxie or something, I'm going to give them something, because that's freaking cool. Sup, Super Water Kills X and Justin Walters. Glad y'all could make it out here. Are y'all going to be playing some Rumble, too? Sorry if it looks like I'm looking down all the time, because I actually am playing off my gamepad that's lower on the desk down here. This game looks really pretty in Dolphin. Okay, now I'm going to go to Bright Beach. Gotta watch out for those seals and dugongs, though. They can really sneak up on you if they're sparkling. Thanks, Noah. I'm so glad it happened. I was really worried that hunt was going to go on for like 20 phases of me and Foos or something. Kind of took me by surprise that it came so fast, too. Do you imagine a world without anime? I mean, I could imagine that existing, but I really don't know what else to say about that. You're the one who asks the hard questions, Jake. You're the question guy. I love the new boxing crab Pokemon that they revealed today, Crab Brawler or whatever. And I think it's also pretty cool that they've made like something that's usually an aquatic creature I decided not to give it the water type for once, because it's just pure fighting type. I'm perfectly okay with that, and I'm kind of glad too, because I felt like they were just giving way too many fish just the automatic water type treatment, and I didn't think that was fair when like a camel can be literally whatever type it wants. Okay, so I'm gonna have to swap to my Gyarados. This Gyarados, I just press the 2 button to water Aqua Tail, and I don't even really have to think when I'm using it. I just kind of mash buttons and I can get through everything. Okay, a way to get Rumble. If you have a Wii or Wii U, go to the shop channel, and you can download this game for 15 bucks, or you could do what Willing Shiny DFTP is doing, and play it on Dolphin. And you'd have to look that up and Google it a little bit more. I don't exactly remember how to do that, but that's a thing too. Oh yeah, Dragolge was the same way. I forgot about that. Do I have any Teddy Grams right now? I actually don't. It's been way too long since I've had those. I'm going to add that to the list of things that I need to go to the grocery store one day and buy, just because I haven't had one in forever. Along with fruit roll-ups, fruit by the foot, and chicken and a biscuit. Those 3 things, plus Teddy Grams, are like extinct to me. I'm really hoping to find something. Oh, there's a sparkling Hippowdon, but that looks normal. I'm pretty certain that is a normal Hippowdon. It is. Darn. The Hippowdons can really slow down the game with all their earthquakes. Or at least they make the screen shake really violently and annoyingly. 7.8 out of 10, too much water. I've thought about making like Sun and Moon speculation type videos for a while, but I've never really figured out what exactly I wanted to talk about, so I never made any of them. Because we just keep getting so much news, and it's like crazy to the point where I can't just like make a little video about it anymore. What's up, the Chris Master 101? Just sitting here going for a shiny. Sometime I might need to start counting the number of runs that I do. I've never done that before. I'm actually drowning in this game super hard right now because I was playing a bit of Rumble last week and I only found like 1 shiny in it in 3 nights of playing. So I'm really hoping that that bad luck streak doesn't carry over to this weekend. Oh nice, you got a shiny Cyndaquil yesterday? I think the Underdog 2020 also got a Cyndaquil yesterday. Oh, and congrats on the Charmander, Noah. The beautiful Bruxish. Pronouncing that Pokemon, for some reason, just makes me always just add in an extra sound somewhere. Yes, Bruxish is very pretty. 10 out of 10. That is a theory video that I want to see happen. The water that you surf on is Crystal Pepsi. I finally got to try some of that the other night, and it was pretty good. It tastes just like regular Pepsi, but a little bit like, I don't know, it doesn't have the same crazy sweet aftertaste from Pepsi that makes you just want to, like, brush your teeth. So I thought that was cool. Does anyone else get that feeling? Like, after I drink some Pepsi, I just get, like, such a crazy aftertaste in my mouth of it being so sweet that I just feel like bleh after drinking it. But it's pretty good. I like Pepsi. All these dudes and fairies. So what's y'all's favorite 6th gen Pokemon announced so far, or favorite Alolan form? I'm pretty sure they're only going to do Alolan forms for Kanto. It is definitely more magical. When I took my first sip of Crystal Pepsi, I was surprised at how it tasted. I just really wasn't expecting it to really taste like Pepsi. Lots of good bites. Sun and Moon gotta catch 'em all quest? Oh, I'm definitely doing that. That is in the works. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do it yet, but I'm gonna try and get all of the new Pokemon that are announced and every new Alolan form that comes out. Oh, did I say 6th gen when I meant to say 7th gen? Greninja is cool though. I did say 6th gen, I'm sorry. Yeah, Alolan Raichu is really cool. Oh, there's a troll sparkling Zubat. Check out those sparkles. Yeah, even though like the starter evolutions might have leaked or something, and they might be real, I want to see the middle evolutions a lot, because I like the middle evolutions of all the Pokemon. Sometimes more than the final forms, believe it or not. Whoa, Gravelers are rolling. They see me rolling. They hating. There's a Troll Graveler. Mimikyu is neat. Did anyone watch that German Nintendo house party thing yesterday? That had the live stream where they revealed Turtonator? They did an example of that Battle Royale feature that's coming out, and one of them had a Mimikyu and showed its ability and stuff. But whoever was battling, one of them did not know how to battle. They kept, like, attacking, like, the other electric type, Togedemaru or whatever, with a Thunderbolt from Pikachu, or with, like, Electro Ball or something. I think I'm leaning towards Poplio right now, actually. I really like all the starters so far, though. They're just all really well designed. I just know I'm going to try and do the same thing I did with X and Y, and I'm going to just, like, try and reverse procrastinate, like, all of my assignments for that week of school, if I have school then, and I'm not on break yet. So I can just immediately get into Sun and Moon when that comes out. Worst case scenario, the game will release during my fall quarter finals week, which would be horrible. I don't even want to think of a new Pokemon game releasing when I'm on finals week, because I'd be so behind everyone else having to study. That or I'd sacrifice my grades for the game. Ghost Guard, Doug Trio. Best case scenario, the games come out when I'm already on the break for Thanksgiving and stuff. The quarter system is weird. We're on that instead of semesters at my college. Pokemon designs for future generations. I'm trying to think of things that should be Pokemon but aren't yet. Yeah, fridge Pokemon that's not Rotom would be cool. Or like appliance Pokemon that... Oh my gosh! That's a shiny Slowpoke! Yes! Look at it. It's just a lighter pink. It's hard to notice unless you're like looking at it in comparison. Actually, it's not hard to notice at all. It's really bright. But we have found our first shiny of Rumble Weekend. And we are only 20 minutes into the stream. So, let's check out what this Slowpoke is. It is Electric Guard. There is a picture of it floating in the air above me on whatever that is. And Jake gets scrappy. So let's take a little victory lap with this thing. I need to favorite it. There we go. What's up, Yvonne? I'm glad you can make it out here. I'm definitely going to try and go to the midnight release too. I went to the midnight release for Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire and Smash Brothers the same day, and that was super fun. Otters and squirrels. That's another good one. Our very slow victory lap. Having a speedy Pokemon has really spoiled me to the point where like using anything else just feels like I'm walking through molasses. Heiny Shipe! Now I need to remember not to exit this terminal and actually defeat the boss. That's another important step. I'm glad y'all got to witness that. I was really worried we were going to be droughting for a few hours. That's always like the worst nightmare for Rumble Weekend. Going hours and hours without finding anything. And a game where you probably shouldn't go hours without finding anything. It really makes you start questioning if you missed something. Yeah, I think I'm going to Aerodactyl the rest of the way through this place. Slowpoke victory lap was nice while it lasted, but got places to go. And there's a sparkling Rhyhorn. Oh yeah, it's so worth beating Rumble before you start hunting. Like, you can do some good hunts. Oh, I need to beat this. I almost ran away. Okay, you can do some really good hunts before you beat the game, and in fact, I like to go back outside of EX mode and stuff. But once you get into EX mode, you have just access to so many resources to actually get through the levels more reliably. And it's more exciting to go through levels where you're not really sure what you're going to run into. Glad y'all are rumbling, too. What's up, Julio? Since we found that one so fast, I'm going to keep going until I find another shiny on stream now. Oh man, you've been hunting for 5 hours and haven't found anything yet? I really hope your luck turns around soon. Maybe this will be good luck for you. Look at this. Good comparison. Let's go. First of hopefully many for this weekend. I haven't had any Mountain Dew today. I might have some later as, I guess, a good luck charm or something. Yeah, you just kind of... I ran into a shiny Caterpie while playing through the game the first time personally, but some people don't find them until after they've beaten the game and start hunting, so you never know. You can't rumble, but you can sure stuff your face with food, so that's what you're doing. That is not a bad choice at all. I hope you enjoy that food. What are you eating? The Slowpoke music video? Oh, it's weird. I like it though. It's one of my 3DS themes, I'm pretty sure. The main one I use on like my not XL 3DS right now. Actually. I'll show it off right now. Still plugged in. But yeah, here's my Slowpoke 3DS. Oh my gosh. But yeah, it's got the Slowpoke on there. And it makes the Slowpoke noise, and we have some very sultry Slowpoke poses on the top screen. Anyway, back to the Rumble. Goodbye. Did I use hacks? No, I actually bought that. Quesadilla nachos. That sounds really good. I don't have hacks on my 3DS. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, like, Shellos is kind of hard to notice. Is it? I know, you can actually go without seeing a Gastrodon immediately for a while. I'm pretty sure they just came out with some more Pokemon 3DS themes, by the way. I don't know if they were released into North America yet, though. I just saw something about it on Cerebi the other day, and they looked really cool. What stereotype best suits me? Like, what kind of stereotype? It's kind of broad to have the mention of stereotype. Like, are you talking about, like, the stereotype that you would have of different cliques at school, or, like, I don't even know. These are very thought-provoking questions. What's up, Stephanie? You just glitched your Rumble again? Didn't you have something involving, like, dying last time? As the last glitch you did? Is this the same thing or something else? EX is directly after S rank in advanced mode, yes. After you defeat the Battle Royale there, you unlock it. Oh, okay, yeah, you did the didn't count death thing again. That's wild. Oh, no, I almost ran into that Machoke attack. No! Okay. Favorite chocolate? I'd say, like, this is a very specific type of chocolate, but there are these advent calendars that would have, like, the 24 days before Christmas. I think it was 24, 23, something like that. And every single day you'd open up a little window in the advent calendar and there'd be a piece of chocolate. And the chocolate that's in there is just, like, the best chocolate I've ever had. And it's just in one little tiny piece that you can have, like, every day. Can anyone relate to this, or is this like some weird specific thing that none of y'all have done before? Making my way downtown. I'm gonna try and go this whole run without defeating something or getting hit. It's really hard here, though. Wait, is that a shiny Machamp? No, it's not. Okay, good. You can relate? Good. Good. Glad I'm not like some crazy alien for saying that. Let's see. One more floor and we've completed our task. Oh, there's a Glaceon. Oh, I got hit looking at the Glaceon to make sure it wasn't sparkling. Worth it, though. Because Glaceon is cool. Yeah, we wouldn't have made it. Wait, there was a shiny Golbat, Shiny Bros 2000? If I missed one, I wouldn't actually be that mad. Because I have like 2 of those already. I hope I didn't miss one, though. Or is this just the shiny Squirtle thing of this stream? Because first thing I did this, and ever since then, there has been a beautiful tradition of someone in the chat like saying that I missed like a Squirtle for like the entire time. Okay, it was your screen. Good, good, good. Should iron types? I don't think iron types should exist. Or is this some kind of joke setup? Yeah, you spelled it right for the first time, Julio. It's sitting. Oh, the Bidoof Gauntlet. Could you remind me what that was again? I do specifically remember a Bidoof Gauntlet challenge of some sort, but I'm completely forgot the details. Was it just like training Bidoof, or did it have even more detail to it? Should chocolate types exist? Should there be a food type? I don't see that as a necessity right now. In fact, I feel like that would kind of like endanger Pokemon. People would be like, oh, these are Pokemon that people eat, and stuff like that, and they try and stay away from Pokemon being eaten, if I've noticed anything over the years. Except for Farfetch'd, which is like blatantly like a duck that's about to be served with onions. But I'd love to see food-based Pokemon. That'd be sick. Would I ever consider riding a unicycle? I actually considered riding a unicycle in high school. Or it was in middle school, because one of my friends had a unicycle and could solve a Rubik's Cube while riding it. And I was like, I want to try that, and I never got a unicycle to try it on. So, I considered it, but I never got one, so I'm still in that consideration phase, I guess. Oh, I love Palisand. Its Pokédex entry is so creepy. That Pikachu in that picture is actually dying. Oh, it was just trying to Bidoof? Yeah, like, I'm thinking about doing something about like that sometime soon. If I just need a good 4th gen challenge, I'd probably do it in like Diamond version or something. Maybe do something silly involving HMs along with it or something. Where it has to be my HM slave and train it at the same time. Sound type would make a lot of sense, because there's already like the type of move that's classified as sound. And then there are Pokemon like Chatot and Exploud that are both like obviously sound Pokemon, but only are stuck under the normal type thing and don't have much going for them other than like Boom Burst. Noivern could also maybe become that somehow. Oh, good luck, Super Water Kills. What legendary are you thinking about hunting? Hey, hey, Zeus, thanks. I'm so glad that finally happened. I think I'm going to try it in 5th gen next for the next Absol. I want to try and get one in 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th gen. 6th gen was just the first one I wanted to try. 5th gen should be... 5th and 4th gen should be pretty easy because Diamond and Pearl have the Outbreak where it's at least 40%. And and Black and White have the place where you can find it in Devil's Grass. And, then there's also the... I think 3rd gen is going to be the hardest. Because there's really no good repel trick for it. There's like a slight one you can do. And even then, it's just like such a low % of encounters. That one's going to be agonizing if I ever do attempt it. Unless I get super lucky. The Electrike Swarm? Remind me, where is that Electrike Swarm, and does it have anything crazy about it? Yeah, it's a slow repel trick with like 8%. Exactly. Oh yeah, there's also the Heart Gold Soul Silver Swarm with like the radio sound. If I get enough viewers, will I lick my elbow on stream? Probably not. I don't even know how to track viewers on YouTube right now because I'm only looking at the chat. Because I pretty much only stream on here now for Rumble Weekend, so I do it like maybe like 3 or 4 times a year. Garchomp boss. You can never be certain. It's not sparkling. Every time I look at the boss Garchomp, I get like a little... My heart jumps a little bit. Like, I think that it might be shiny. Oh yeah, the animation takes like 8 seconds. I forgot about that, yes. Because it just keeps like opening and closing its mouth. I did the Pokeradar chain for that and got like 4 of them actually. Way back in the day. But man, that's like one of those shinies that you can see the shiny to and react to before the sparkles even come out. I did find a shiny Slowpoke. It was only 20 minutes into the stream too, so that was pretty sick. What is my weakness? Well, are we going by Pokemon types and moves here, or are we going by other things? I'm hoping to see more as well. I think I'm going to try and keep streaming until I find another. Unless this goes into like the crazy hours of the morning and I don't find anything. Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, level 100 Gotler, and I only fight... Oh my gosh. If I could get enough of, like, elixirs or Lepa berries and healing items, I actually want to try that. Going only off Pokeradar chains, trying to create the biggest Pokeradar chain possible. Theoretically try and get a Pokemon to level 100 in one chain, even though that's probably going to break beforehand. That is a fantastic idea. That is something that sounds so crazy that I want to do it. Ever thought yokai would turn you into the man you are today? I never thought I would get invested into playing Yokai Watch as much. It's a really fun game. Completing that yokai like medallion though is so hard. Oh yeah, Frostlass. Every time I see a sparkling Frostlass, I freak out. Because I think it would be really cool to get one, even though it's really subtle. And it's one that I really want, but they troll me so much with just the regular sparkling ones. And we're confused, meaning our controls are out of whack, so I just kind of sit here iron-tailing until we're unconfused. How do you find an agility and speedy Pokemon? Well, it's kind of random. First of all, you need to find a speedy Pokemon, which is like just completely random. You just keep defeating things until you get one that has the speedy trait. And then from there, once you get your speedy Pokemon, you go to like Cerebi or Bulbapedia and look to see if that Pokemon could learn agility in Diamond Pearl, Platinum Heart Gold, or Soul Silver. And if it could, you go, I'll show you after this run, to the place where you need to go for agility. Rock Polish works just as well too. It's the exact same move basically. Aerodactyl can actually learn both, but the speed boosts don't stack if you have both agility and rock polish on one Aerodactyl. We tried that. Oh, I actually saw some people that were trying to add Jibanyan for the Smash ballot. And it was before I played Yokai Launch, and I was just like, eh. But now, looking back on it, I was like, aw, I really wish that Jibanyan could have made it. I could see it using its Paws of Fury. What's up, Johan? And we don't have anything. But yeah, I'll show you where you need to get agility from. If you have a speedy Pokemon that you know can learn agility, probably the safest place to do it is here at EX rank. Then go to this, oh my gosh, training point, and then you can just add in the money, and then we'll randomly pick a move. You have to keep going until you get agility from there, pretty much. Or it might naturally have agility on it if you're lucky enough. Just keep going and you'll eventually get it, though. It took a little while, but it's really worth it in the end if you keep trying for it. I'm still trying to think of what my weakness is now that you're asking this again. But man, a radar week. I'm thinking about how that would be organized and stuff. Sounds kind of crazy. I know when I used to go on the radar all the time, I'd just go wild though. If I didn't get more than 3 of the shiny that I was looking for, I wasn't satisfied. You got Latias in Rumble World. Nice. I tried to play that game for a little while. I could never get anything good on it, though. I'd play it like every night for a little bit before I went to bed for a little while. Like 3 weeks, maybe. I never got to go to the place that I was always wanting to go, though. It always kind of disappointed me because of how random it was. Okay, yeah, definitely. I will accept that role for Phone a Friend on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire if you ever on that show. Did I ever fail a shiny in this game? Yes, actually. If you go back to one of the first, I think my first Rumble Weekend montage, you can see me fail a Combi in a really dumb way. At the moment, I'm posting like 1 million events as it is right now. So if someone wanted to make that radar week, I'd be like behind it and support it and stuff, but I probably wouldn't be the person hosting it. One of the things that first got me into shiny hunting way back in the day, though, there was this one guy on YouTube, and his channel name was Z33, and that guy was amazing. He got every single possible chaining shiny in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, even some like super ridiculous ones where you couldn't really see the grass patches. And that guy put like so much dedication into chaining and stuff. That's what got me into starting to chain and stuff. And then from there, I started watching other people's videos. Like I saw a Benzio at first back in the day. And then I didn't really go for my first ever like full odds hunt till like 2013. And yeah, that's about it. That's the story. At night I think of you. Is that like the Running Man video? I think the dance moves are pretty good, but I've never found those videos too like funny, you know. Oh yeah, you've been around for a while, right, Woj? There's another boss Garchomp. My first ever Pokemon game was Gold version. And it was my first ever Game Boy game too. I got like a Game Boy Advance original, the one that didn't have the backlight, and Gold version when I was in first grade, and I just loved it ever since. What do you mean by bot islands, Julio? I've never tried Dex Nav chaining before, by the way. I've always thought about maybe trying it once, but I just never gotten around to it. And I've always wondered what the real odds are of it, because no one's really figured that out yet. Sup, Bruce? Yeah, you made it. And sup, Manny? I did get a shiny Slowpoke earlier, but I'm gonna try and get another of some kind. Hopefully not another Slowpoke. I already have a Slowbro. Hello, Trainer Blue. Have anything to say to the non-believers of your shiny Pokemon? What reason would I have to cheat? I guess that's all I really had to say. Oh yeah, Shiny Collector 7 as well. It's been a while since I've heard from that guy. I think he does mostly skateboarding stuff now on his other channel. Oh, you buy islands to find new Pokemon. Oh, in Rumble World. Okay, okay. I was trying to figure out what you were talking about for a second, and I didn't realize that was a feature in that game. I thought you were talking about like Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire for a second. It's been a while, Manny, yeah. What's been up with you lately? Yeah, I'm probably going to be streaming a lot tonight. I want to at least get another shiny. And Rumble hasn't gotten old yet, so... This game doesn't get old if I just, like, take a good break from it until the next weekend. The lighting of this place sometimes just throws me off and makes me have to sit there and stare at things for a second to make sure they're not really shiny. Windy Prairie is much worse in that aspect, though. I'll go there after this to get Shinoed really hard. By the way, I forgot completely to sign up for ISHC this year. Like, there's no reason why I'm not participating in it. I just forgot to sign up. Anyhow. Eggs. Shiny Ambipom would be so cool. Is there still a flood outside? That's in the south part of the state. And yeah, it's still going on down there, but outside over here it's not really flooding as much. We're just getting like a good steady stream of rain every day for a little while. You had burgers? I had ravioli. Chef Boy RD, baby. Oh my god. This paralysis. It's killing me. Okay. Justin B. Barrel. There's actually a password that lets you get a shiny Bidoof and Rattata. Like, instantly. You can get them as soon as you start the game, if you look it up. So those two are like the least desirable shinies here. And yes, it's pretty crazy here. Everything looks shiny, especially like the Tangulas and Tangrowths, because there's just kind of a green tint in the distance. What is that? That's a Lickitung, okay. And you can't even tell with the Bellsprouts at all, from experience. Can't I just close the door or something? I could close the door. I'll close the door. There we go. You have a growth on your wrist? A Tangrowth. What does it look like? Wait, what? Wait, did I just quit before the boss or something? Okay, never mind. I just have to pay so much close attention here. What is your weakness? The Lickitungs freak me out, because there's sometimes like only one or two of them. What are the odds of Shiny and Rumble? I don't know, actually. There's a big barrel. Beautiful. From what I've heard here, though, if you run into a real shiny Tangela or Tangrowth, it's extremely hard to not notice. Like, it makes you question, like, why you were even Chinoing in the first place, but that's all I've heard, really. Oh yeah, the Tangelas are really big, and they're also really tanky. Like, they don't die in one hit, usually. As I kill two of them in one hit. Gosh. Things like to flinch me here. Your weakness? Bats on an airplane. That sounds like a pretty crazy weakness. Is there a movie about that? I know there's snakes on a plane. Oh, it's a Tauros. I wasn't sure what that was. Persian's another one you have to look out for here. This is like Shino Prairie. It's not really Windy Prairie. I wish you could find an Alolan Executor in this game. If you look hard enough, you might be able to find one. You just gotta kill every Bellsprout. You can never be sure. This is my least favorite place to hunt in this game. It's just never sure. I'd be super surprised if they made an Alolan Absol. Because it really looks like they're only doing first-gen Pokemon for it. I'd flip, though. I'd, like, just start jumping around, freaking out. Unfortunately, I think the chances of Alolan Magikarp are looking slim. In one of the trailers, they showed a regular Gyarados. I want to see like Alolan Seeking. Oh, there's a sparkling Tangela. Total troll. Oh, I remember that Lopunny. That was so sad. I can't believe that it's been 7 years for me on YouTube next year either. That's wild. Oh, this Persian has pink ears, but it's not shiny. Okay, I'm gonna go to Fiery Furnace. This place is scary for the Aerodactyl because Iron Tail is not very effective against everything, and all the electric ones are super effective against it. I actually had like another YouTube channel where I uploaded like Guitar Hero videos and stuff, and that channel's been up for like 9 years. I think I started in like December 2007, but I had more count the anniversary of this channel because this is when I really got into really making videos consistently. Because back then that was just me having a channel where I'd like dump random videos to upload them online. Oh, Discharge is the worst in this game. It just covers so much area, you have to wait it out, it makes a really annoying noise. And it's strong. And it paralyzes too. It's just like the formula for most annoying move ever in history. It's like Earthquake but worse. Swagmar. Nothing. Eternal Tower. Yeah. The dragon typing is really weird on a Lowland Executor, but I think it would be really cool. I honestly don't see myself, like, living in any other country at the moment. Except, like, I don't know, maybe if I had to, Canada or something. Canada seems cool. It might be too cold for me, though. Since I'm used to, like, not having much snow at all and stuff. I wear shorts in the winter. There's a Gengar. I don't think that's shiny. It is not. We can move on. Let's take a trip to Silent Forest. Sun-Moon Umbreon, yes. Canadia. What's my favorite gen? Man, it's hard for me to pick a favorite. I like the 3rd gen games a lot because my favorite Pokemon's in it, and I can just replay those all the time and stuff. But I don't think anything will beat like the build up to 4th gen that I experienced back in like 2006, 2007, because that was just amazing. Melbourne next weekend? Sure. If we go into Australia, it would be sick. But dude, I lost my train of thought because of the Australia thing. Dang it. When Diamond and Pearl first came out in Japan, it was a few months ahead of the United States, because back then, you know, the Pokemon games would be released in Japan and then come out later, translated like 6 months later. It's a good luxury now that they all come out at the same time worldwide. But anyhow, I like memorized all the Japanese names of all the Pokemon in Diamond and Pearl. And my family had just gotten like non-dial-up internet where we could finally like watch like Google video, YouTube videos and stuff. Like I watched more Google video than YouTube video at the time because YouTube was barely a thing at the moment. But I just started watching Diamond and Pearl stuff all the time, hanging out on Cerebi forums, listening to like what people discovered about the game. But I didn't watch too much of it because I wanted to keep a lot of it a surprise. But just the wait for the day, April 22nd, 2007 was like one of the longest waits of my life. And when that day finally came, I was like almost hyperventilating when I got the game in the parking lot. And I like played it before my mom even left the parking lot to pick my starter and stuff. And I'm pretty sure I played Pokemon for like almost a whole day straight after Diamond and Pearl came out. So yeah, 3rd and 4th are my favorites. I started back in like 2000 with Gold version though. No, it's 2001, my bad. You started with blue. Wow. I did end up getting blue right after Gold version. I rented red version a few times from like National Video or something, and I kept the same file the whole time. Like there was this one kid beforehand who managed to have like a level 60 something Chansey on there, and instead of playing through the game again, I just played through his file with his like super strong Pokemon and used Hyper Beam on everything. Then I finally got blue version and played through it myself. I've never seen a white Christmas before. We've never had snow on Christmas Day. It's really sad. I saw snow on like December 15th once, but it didn't stick. Sometimes February. We get like actually like good snow we can play around in and stuff. Oh yeah, Diamond and Pearl had some great music. I distinctly remember the first time I reached the Pokemon League in like Lake Verity. I just like sat there and I didn't have headphones, so I just stuck my DS up to my ear and I just sat there listening to it and thinking this is the calmest music I've ever heard. I actually know what's up with both of the EVs right now. They're still around, kicking it. I don't think they're hunting as much, but I think they're doing well. Might be back for Sun and Moon. Green Christmas? What does that even mean? Oh, okay, you're talking about where it doesn't snow. I have that like every year. Once had like a Christmas where like it almost flash flooded with the rain. I've never had a milk mustache before. I tried a lot and I could never get it to happen. Demonic Trumpets Whisper, that was one of the craziest things that's ever happened to me. As like insignificant as it was, like that was wild. Because I'd been like hunting upstairs in my room here for like an hour or two, and then I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna hunt in the kitchen. For no good reason, I just wanted to hunt in the kitchen. And I went down there, and I heard those demonic trumpet noises, and I was like, what the heck, demonic trumpets? And after that, got the shiny like immediately, and it freaked me out. Sand everywhere, brown Christmas. Man. What starter am I going to choose in Sun and Moon? Poplio, I think. But I'm going to get all three of them, because I have to catch them all. I think Sun is going to be my main game, though. Every generation I have like one main game that I don't restart, and then one game that I just restart multiple times for random reasons. And so usually the first game that is the one that I make my main game, like, you know, X and Y, I made X my main game. Ruby Sapphire, I did Ruby. Black and White, Black. That sort of thing. There's a Rhydon. What'd you miss? Nothing yet. Just a bunch of sparkling trolls. I found an Slowpoke earlier, but nothing since. Let's ground types. Does anyone know if Dugtrio is sparkling when it's below the ground as well? Yeah, that's the perfect theory, Jake. Back to Shino Prairie. Flinches. 2 for flinching. Riolu, you hardly ever see that here. It's Rotom. Later, Johan. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I know. The Starlies all look shiny. I pretty much exclusively look to see if they're sparkling or not. But I don't care too much about the Starlies themselves because I have a Starly already. Sup, Shiny Busters 122. Jake, why don't you make a good clickbait theory video? Let's see. Any shinies so far? Jake from Steak Farm? It's Slowpoke earlier. Oh, there's a Sparkling Carnivine. That is something I'd like to see as a shiny. It's been nearly 4 days since what, Jake? Oh wow, y'all did the same thing at the same time, yeah. Jinx, you owe me a soda with the Pokemon Jinx, yes. Exotic animal I would like to taste. Well, I can make this come true at some point, because there's this place called the Beef Jerky Outlet in town, and they have some really weird exotic animal jerky. But I've always wanted to try their ostrich jerky, just to see what it tastes like. I don't understand how it's a place, how they keep a business open that only sells various jerkies, but it's pretty cool. The Queen Bee. Shout out to the song Royals by Lorde. That's a good song. Alolan Jinx turns super buff, yeah, like fighting type. You know what I could totally see from an Alolan Jinx? One wearing like a hula skirt. And it's like grass type. Someone needs to make that happen. Hunt for female Combi. Are you talking about in this game or in the real games? Not that this isn't a real game, but like, you know, the main series Pokemon games. It's hard to pick a target in this game if I were to do that. I'm definitely planning on transferring from Virtual Console Red and Blue. I think those are going to transfer in the original Kanto forms too, which is going to be super cool. Yeah, Venusaur's Petal Dance does look like that. Alolan Jinx does turn into Blossom. Alolan Vivian designs. That is something I would like to see. Some more patterns. It would make a lot of sense. Yeah, he's been alright this summer. He hasn't been super into Pokemon stuff, though. I'm sorry I offended Rumble. Female Combi. That would be an interesting hunt. It'd be scary, too, because I might get a male Combi that's stuck in a male, as like a male forever. Later, Super Water kills X. Oh, he's just at his house right now. What, you want me to lick my elbow now, Jake? Enough viewers to do that? I don't think I'm gonna do it, though. I'm sorry. Unless every last person here unanimously, like, wants me to lick my elbow, I'm not gonna do it. If there's, like, one person who just disagrees and doesn't think that it's a good idea, I'm gonna have to side with that person. Oh yeah, I'd love to see something come about with Porygon Z, like a Mega. Or it becomes like the super software or something. Oh my gosh, I almost ruined that run with the sneeze. Thank you, Rito. I'm so glad. You're the homie. I might try it. If I don't get a shiny in the next 3 runs, I will lick my elbow. How about that? Starting with the next run. That would probably cost a lot for me to lick your elbow. I don't want to go around licking people's elbows, you know? Not a fan. Nothing against people who like licking other people's elbows, but I'm just not a fan. Really hoping that the RNG is going to give me a shiny in the next 3 runs. My elbow's at stake. I think Mega Evolutions are going to have to return. I'm not sure if they're going to add more. They might add a few more, like not many. But I don't see a reason for them to completely discontinue them. That'd be really weird if they did. Like completely scrap an idea that they like kept going for a whole generation. And like there's only one 5th gen and only one Mega right now. It just doesn't sound like it would be right for them to completely scrap Mega Evolution. And people were thinking that the Z-move things would be what negates Megas. But I think they're wrong now that there's just moves. And I do think sometimes they're adding Megas to Pokemon that should just get a regular evolution instead. Like, I don't know what ever happened to them ever adding like regular evolutions of Pokemon outside of like Sylveon for the past two generations. But like, man, can't someone just like hook Dunsparce up with something good? Like a cooler second form or something? See ya, Manny. Stay fresh. Shiny Ninetales looks really great all the time. South Africa. I don't know, honestly. It would maybe just we have to just keep watching Junichi Masuda's Twitter to see where he goes. If he ever goes to South Africa, we can just assume, hey, we're getting a South Africa game sometime. Mega Shuckle would be cool. I think regular evolution should definitely start taking precedence over Megas, though. Honey Tree hunts are crazy. Best of luck with that. I might do one of those one day. I just don't have plans for it at the moment. I heard a rumor that Ash Greninja would make an appearance in Sun and Moon. I hope it happens. Because I like the Ash Greninja a lot. It looks really cool. Baby Pokemon would be cool to see again too. But man, like, they need to like buff Tropius or something. That poor Pokemon has just always been kind of a flop. Is this the first or second run that goes towards the Elbow Girl? I forgot. $18 Mega Charizards, one for each type. Okay, that was the second run, and this is the last one. If we don't find a shiny this run, I'm gonna have to lick my elbow. And there's a Sparkling Troll Golem. Trollum. Sparkling Troll Onyx. All these things just sparkling for me. Just telling me, hey, I hope you're prepared that elbow. You're prepared with that elbow. Orange Islands were like something that you just added as pure anime filler, but I liked what they did with it. I remember there was like some ROM hack called like Pokemon Naranja or something, which is like Spanish for orange, and that was really cool. They actually had the Orange Islands quest and stuff in it. What's up, Alina? Unfortunately, if I don't find a shiny this run, I have to lick my elbow. And I didn't find a shiny this run, so wish me luck. How do I go about doing this? I don't know. Got any elbow licking tips? My tongue isn't long enough for this. I can't do it. Oh well. If someone gives me some good tips, then maybe. I think Jake set me up from the start with this. He gave me an impossible task. Ten out of 10, 5 stars. Yeah, licked my left ear. That sounds like an even more impossible task. Will I ever celebrate my birthday in New Hampshire? Probably not, unless I, like, live there. But I don't know, last year I, like, celebrated my birthday on the road to, like, in, like, Mississippi and Tennessee, so maybe there's might be a weird chance eventually that I'll celebrate my birthday in New Hampshire, but it's not looking likely. That's pretty far away from where I am right now. Lay down on your back, put your arms above your head, but pushing up on the ground. That might be something I'll attempt after the stream. I'll post, like, maybe a video to my Twitter or something if I get it. Yeah, that's like the dream, Jesus, like getting one of the Lake Trio. I didn't even know it was possible until Alvaro got it. For step 2 we need gasoline. Take it. Maybe if I, like, broke my arm, I could, or I was, like, double jointed or something, I could more easily lick my elbow. Sounds like a great idea. I'm just gonna break my arm so I can lick my elbow. Trying to read your comment, Bruce, right now, but unfortunately, it's a very long comment that stretches beyond what I can see on my screen right now, so I'm going to have to wait for the chat to scroll down a little bit before I can read it. Obama snow. Is it just me, or was that Obama Snow thing in X and Y like the most random quest they could have possibly thought of? What's up, Fluttershy's? No, it's okay, Bruce. I'm just telling you why I'm not responding to it immediately. Because I have to wait for the chat to scroll up to read it. Miracle Whip or mayonnaise? Neither. I'm not actually a fan of sandwich spread like that. I'm like a minimalist when it comes to sandwiches. I just like meat and vegetables, no cheese. It's kind of weird, but it's just the way I roll. Maybe sometimes like Chipotle sauce or something, but like most of the time I just want a solid sandwich with some cold cuts and some vegetables on it, you know, like some lettuce and pickles. That's my ideal sandwich. Sometimes honey mustard. But I'm not much of a mayo dude. Oh, you watched the Gotta Catch 'Em All quest like 5 times. That's awesome. Ever listen to some Jason Derulo when down in the dumps? I've hardly ever listened to him in the first place, so I haven't. Is that what you're doing, or are you just kind of just bringing up another hypothetical situation, like celebrating my birthday in New Hampshire, or going to Melbourne next weekend? Gumi Swag, you're alive! It's been a while since I've seen you. But yeah, I think we're going to see a lot of people who are inactive right now actually, like, come back whenever Sun and Moon come out. Especially in terms of shiny hunters. People aren't going to be able to resist hunting new shinies. What's a good montage song? Oh, you plan to come back for Sun and Moon. That's cool. A good montage song. Brain Power. When Sun and Moon come out, I think I'm going to hunt, like, Wimpod or something first. I don't think I want a soft reset for a starter immediately. Unless the starters are, like, proven to be, like, the Heart Gold Soul Silver starters. I just remember, like, the agony of trying to, like, wait to play Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, even. Just by hunting the starters first. I just want to go through everything first before I get to that. Oh yeah, Minior was going to be really cool. I wonder what exactly is going to determine its multiple colors. They showed in its art underneath the core or whatever. I wonder if it's going to be a random thing or it's going to be like Flabebe or something. Darude Sandstorm. Gosh. One thing that I really want to see in Sun and Moon that isn't brought up much is I'd like to see the daycare become slightly more convenient, where it's like easier to just withdraw and put Pokemon back in on the fly. Like maybe even something where you don't even have to have the Pokemon in your party to put it in the daycare. Instead, you could just like take a Pokemon from your PC and immediately like transfer it to the daycare people that way. Because I know when I'm hatching a lot of eggs, or if I'm like trying to hatch like multiple parents to get egg moves and stuff, it gets super annoying to fill up my party with like 5 eggs and then take the parents back and go through like a long little depositing and withdrawing ordeal every time. That's just a random weird feature that I thought would be really good to see. Another auto-hatching circle. Oh yeah, that's nice. Being able to just hold down one button. In X and Y, I got it down to a science, and like I'd only hatch on Route 7. I wouldn't go to the Lumiose. I like would just like listen to how the music plays when I bike across the routes, and I know the exact moment in the music when to like turn around. So I just kind of like walk around with my DS kind of close to my ear, just going back and forth like that. The ability to release Pokemon in groups would be another good thing. But I could also see that as a big, easy way for, like, little cousins to grief people. That's, you know, like how they added that, like, delete your save file before you start a new game thing in the starting with like Diamond and Pearl. They did that as like a safety precaution thing. You recommend some Jason Derulo and Down in the Dumps. Use the dime for Lumio Circle. Oh, that's another good way to do it. I just hated having to fly there every time. I have done a few hatches that way though. Like the first ever Masuda I did in X and Y was Amora, and I did that all there. Yeah, like the way that Heart Gold Soul Silver did starter hunting is just like so painless. But I also love how you can hunt starters in other generations too, though. Like original Ruby and Sapphire, despite there being like pooches and stuff that you could get, that's a really exciting hunt. And Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, even though you can't get the pooch anymore and stuff, getting that Trico was like some of the most excitement I've ever had while hunting a Pokemon. Oh yeah, like every single... I love the 7th gen Pokemon so far. Sometimes I've like looked at them at first and I was just thinking, oh, that's alright. And then I look back at them and I'm like, wow, that's actually a really cool Pokemon. I should maybe have that on my team. It's just weird at first, I guess, like staring at a new Pokemon that just got announced and like... I'm just always suspended in disbelief before I realize that it's a real Pokemon. Because people are so good at making leaks and stuff now. I gotta always look for that official confirmation. What is a lie that I will die telling? Oh my gosh, Jake. These questions just keep getting deeper and deeper. So you're not the biggest fan right now, Brendan? Yeah. Tapu Koko looks really sick. The 4th gen hunts, they can be kind of scary at times, because you can also get uncatchables through that, I'm pretty sure. Thanks, man. Happy to hear that. They're just revealing so much as like the Pokemon keep getting released. Like, I'm honestly surprised that we've seen so much of this generation before it's released. Mudbray and Mudsdale are cool. Thoughts on PewDiePie quitting YouTube for Hitbox TV? Did this actually happen, or are you just making this up? I didn't know. I don't follow his videos or anything, or even watch the videos. So I have no thoughts, I guess. I'd be surprised if that is actually happening, though. But the guy is so rich he can do whatever he wants. Lurantis! I forget about that one. Mega Solrock and Lunatone. I'm not gonna lie, if they don't get some sort of, like, involvement in this game, I will be extremely disappointed. Like, Solrock and Lunatone deserve to have some sort of spotlight in Sun and Moon. I remember when X and Y came out, there were all those people who got like who broke street dates, and the most infamous thing was this one guy who got the game from like a game store in Canada a week early, and Nintendo cracked down on his Instagram account after he was posting like the early game to Instagram and stuff. The leaks were crazy. When the review copies go out for Sun and Moon, Twitter's not going to be safe and to check anymore. I don't want to get super like spoiled. I think the one thing that I really want to look up when the game's released is just to see if anyone gets a shiny starter at random, and to see how that's determined. Because there are going to be so many people playing it, someone's bound to get a random shiny starter. I remember when Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire came out, I found a Mudkip within 5 minutes of picking up the game from GameStop. Like, someone tweeting it out, at least. Twitter search is a pretty powerful tool. Did I get any shinies? I got a Slowpoke. Like 20 minutes into the stream, and it's been like an hour and 20 since then. I want to get at least one more. What shampoo brand did I enjoy using? I don't even know the brand. It's like generic though. It gets the job done. It keeps my hair clean. You still haven't found a shiny in Oris yet. Oh yeah. I understand that though. It's not super exciting to hunt in, for the most part. I had the most fun hunting Reshiram, Zekrom, Mirage Islands on it. Oh, that's sad. Rest in peace, Abra. That's something I never want to see happen to me. Because I'm really good at failing shinies. It's bound to happen eventually. If it happened, like when I did that crystal hunt for Caterpie, I was not prepared for a fleeing Abra at all. For like the first 10,000 I did. Until I brought my Misdreavus along with me. At which point I still only had 10 Great Balls. Thoughts on Minecraft versus Roblox? I played Minecraft, I played Roblox a while back when the game first came out. But then I played Minecraft like 4 years later. Haven't touched Roblox since. I don't even know what's going on with it. I don't know who wins the war between the two of them because I don't know how powerful each of them are now. I didn't even know that people like debated between the two games. I just thought Roblox was a thing of the past, honestly. Shiny Charm, people are like, there aren't as many people who are like attacking people in the comments for using or not using the Shiny Charm, and I'm happy about that. I'm happy to see more indifference between like people who like actually get upset over that kind of stuff. Or people who are, like, people aren't asking the question either, hey, why aren't you using the Shiny Charm and stuff? Chances of Steve for Smash? I'd say it's very slim. It'd be just so weird to see a Minecraft character in Smash Brothers. think I'm gonna do one more run in the cave and then go elsewhere. Because it's not giving us some good luck right now. Not at all. Get out of the way. Actually, with people modding the game right now, I wouldn't be surprised at all if people have made a Steve from Minecraft skin. Minecraft Steve for Wii Sports. Yes. Has anyone played Wii Sports recently? That game is still pretty fun. I liked tennis the most, actually. Bowling was cool too. But I have to say, Wii bowling skills do not transfer over to real bowling. I suck at real bowling. And like my college has a bowling alley that you can get into for free to just bowl anytime. And I'm still bad at it. Like every time I go with friends and stuff, I just instantly lose. It's never been my strong suit. Sparkling Machamp. Man, when are these sparkling things going to be a different color? I played some boxing, but I just remembered that it was the one that required the nunchuck, so it was the one I played the least often. It was cool though. I like boxing. I might replay it sometime though, ever since I watched like this anime called Ippo. That's about like this boxer guy. Dude, the Doritos third degree burn challenge, yes. Did anyone ever try those chips? They were so spicy. They were ridiculous. I do wonder what it'd be like to prance the plains of Viridian. Oh yeah, I remember the bowling ball color trick. And there was a secret button that knocked over all the pins, yeah. I could never hit it. I was so bad at it. Like, I watched YouTube videos of it, and I was like, wow, that's a thing, and then I could never hit it. For a while, Wii Sports was the only thing I had on my Wii. And it was okay, because it was so cool that I would just play it, like, non-stop. Wii Sports Chess? Is that a thing? Is that like Resort or something? I never had Resort. Or is that his joke? Or are you just jesting? What is King Dedede versus Falco like? It's, I think it's slightly in Falco's favor because of laser. But at the same time, you can really just, I don't know. Falco, it's just easy for him to get in and get a combo on King Dedede. But at the same time, Dedede has some things that can really just shut down Falco, too. Especially off stage. You got a shiny Gliscor. Congrats, Willing Shiny DFTP. That's amazing. There's a Rumble Weekend tradition that whenever someone announces that they just got a shiny, someone else gets a shiny almost immediately. So let's hope that this tradition continues right now. I only own 3 Mario Kart games. I own like DS, Super Nintendo, and 8. I've played Mario Kart Advance and Double Dash though, at a friend's house and by borrowing the games. There's a Mesprit. Oh yeah, the Nintendo Wi-Fi shutting down thing was kind of brutal. I was in the middle of trying to get the Wi-Fi ribbon on Pokemon Diamond with my Butterfree as it was shutting down, and I never got it. I think that's one of the reasons why I haven't made a Butterfree Conquest video in a while, because I'm trying to figure out what all I need to do in 4th gen before transferring up to 5th. I'm trying to do a Battle Tower thing, though, just with the regular Battle Tower. And a real tower. Because there's, like, the library on my campus is in the form of a tower, so I think I'm going to try the Battle Tower while in that tower, and make a video of it, eventually. That's something I've been planning for, like, 2 years, but never did. I ever shook hands with celebrity? Can't say that I have. But I don't know, I'm trying to rack my brain right now, because there might be like a weird opportunity. Do famous Smash players count at all? I don't think I ever played one and shook hands with them, though. Does Gunner count? Gunner Maniac lives near me, and we go to Smash tournaments together sometimes. He's like a Pokemon speedrunner. Still trying. Just gotta keep trucking. Oh yeah, Coliseum and XD sequel has always been on my wish list. Same goes for like a Super Mario Sunshine HD or something. That game is the greatest. Like, looking back on it, there's some really hard levels and stuff, but when I was a kid, I was, like, completely unaware of how unfair some of those levels are, and I loved it. And I go back and play it, I'm like, wow, this is really difficult, but I played them so much that they don't seem as difficult to me now. Actually doing a replay of it right now. I got, like, 60 Shine Sprites at the moment. Self-conscious about your oversized belly buttons. Have any tips? Don't show your belly button to people. That's all you gotta do. Just know that most people will go live their entire life without seeing your belly button. Or even think about it. Like, the only reason I'm thinking about it right now is that you mentioned it. Shine Get, yes. Oh yeah, your ISHC intro, Gelato Beach. I greatly approve of that. I'm just mentioning this again. I forgot to sign up for ISHC this year, and that's the only reason why I'm not participating in it. The Watermelon Festival level will haunt my dreams forever. Snorlax would be sick to get. wonder how blue it really is when it's shiny in this game. Oh, Speedy, that's amazing. That's a really good Gliscor. I don't think I've done much Eternal Tower tonight. I'll do that after this run. For a while, I think 2 or 3 years ago, I had the Meyer B theme from the first Coliseum as my alarm to wake up every morning. And it would wake me up. It was like, down, down, every single morning. Ever met Leroy? No. My cousin has a dog named Leroy, if that counts. Am I ending anytime soon? Not anytime soon yet, until I get another shiny. Which could happen like an hour from now, so I don't know. Oh my gosh, that watermelon mission. It would pop so many times out of like my control. And the most nerve-wracking part is whenever you get it to the dock and you have to push it to the thing, and if it falls in the water, it pops again. Oh my gosh, that level. I played it again the other day and I got super lucky with it. Like, you don't know how lucky it was. I pushed it down the hill and it managed to go on a perfect trajectory right to the pier. Like, it went past all the cataquacks. It was like the golden run of Watermelon Festival. Before that, I was actually trying this trick that like some speedrunners found, where if you were holding a coconut, you could clip through the wall and not even have to worry about getting the watermelon in the first place. But I kept screwing that up, so I was just like, never mind, I'll just beat it as it was intended to be beaten. I think it'd be really cool if like Ore Region stuff ever made a cameo in the main series games again. Like Team Snag'em or Cypher or something. Even just Myra B. Tortola. Tortimer from Animal Crossing. Eternal Tower. Can't believe it's been nearly 4 days. Since what? You said that earlier, Jake. Are you okay? So many Gaslies. Oh yeah, the Plinko level. I beat that one yesterday as well. I haven't gotten to the river thing yet. The hardest part's getting there. Like, there's so many things that you have to do, and you have to jump really precisely with Yoshi and stuff. It's brutal. It's brutal. I really want to finish a 120 shine run, though. I've never done it before. It sounds really tough, but I want to do it. Find every blue coin and stuff. Anyone got any Jason Derulo favorites? So now you're on this too, so about them acorns, homie.
I did Flight of the Sandbird. That level actually went pretty well. I finished like the 8 main levels of all the places except for Pianta Village at the moment. So happy to talk about Super Mario Sunshine. Because I haven't started Pianta Village, I've just been trying to get through everything. And I have the 100 coin shine in like 4 places. I still need to get it at like Rico Harbor, Bianco Hills, and I think Pinna Park. Other than that, I have all the 100 coin shines. Oh, and Delfino as well, but that's an easy one. My favorite GameCube game of all time, though, is Luigi's Mansion. Still haven't finished the sequel, but the first one is just such a great game. And it doesn't take long to finish either. I've played so many run-throughs of it because of that. Because you can just do it all in one day. Didn't mean to go to Fiery Furnace, but here we are. Let's hope it blesses us with something. Your Wii just broke? What happened? Did it freeze? The little tent at the end, yeah. That's all good, I won't ban you. I understand the frustration if it's broken. Kirby Air Ride. I haven't played that yet. Everyone tells me to play it. I just never get it. I need to. I think, okay, yeah, I have like a birthday present saved up that I haven't asked for anything for my birthday, but which happened like a couple weeks ago. But I think for my birthday I'm gonna ask for a copy of Kirby Air Ride, because that sounds great. Completely powered off and won't turn on. Oh no. What's up, John Thomas? Hey. But yeah, Kirby Air Ride, I gotta get that. The Jinja Ninja, I mean. Looking for some shiny Pokemon and Rumble. Going as fast as we can. Oh yeah, I've played the first Metroid Prime. Haven't played Echoes yet, though. Nor have I finished the first one, actually. I've had it for a long time, and I've been playing through it very, very gradually over the years. It was hard for me to appreciate when I was much younger, though. Like, I'd just get lost in the world, and I'd be like, where am I? Another great GameCube game is Tales of Symphonia. Oh my gosh, I loved that game so much. It was so good that it came on 2 discs. I dedicated so much time to beating that game. And I just started the sequel yesterday, actually, on the Wii. And the Mario Party games on the GameCube are pretty solid as well. The only one I have is 7, but I borrowed all the other ones from friends and just played those with them. I did one 99 turn party once, a really long time ago, and I don't know how I made it through all of it without going crazy. But it happened, so there's that. The one Metroid game that I've played all the way through is Zero Mission on the Game Boy Advance. That's a pretty good one. It has like the whole original Metroid remade, plus something else extra on added onto it. Am I scared that someone will burst into my room? No, I think someone actually requested that I close my door earlier, though. I don't know why. They're just like, please close the door behind you. Oh yeah, I also have the demo of that Metroid Prime DS game that came bundled with the original DS Fat back in like 2005. Awesome, I'll check out that tweet after the stream. I'm sure I'll see it. Give it that signal boost. Another boss Garchomp, another opportunity for me to freak out and get Shinoed. It's not shiny. Moving on. Some of the shinies in this game are just so subtle. I live in a similar room as Nairo. Interesting. I can see that actually. Wow. That's weird. Never thought of that. I watched his stream the other night. His stream is wild. Like, he had like the sub notification thing on, and it never stopped. He kept getting all these Twitch subs like the entire stream, and it was like hard for him to even like focus on playing the game because he had to keep reading the messages. That's just wild. But he deserves it. He's really good. He's a really good streamer and a great player too. He's just overall a cool person. Am I gonna be on Twitter after the stream? I'll be checking Twitter every now and then, you know. I'll tell Mike I said hi. I mean, you said hi. That'd be weird if I just told him hi out of nowhere. He's out hanging out with friends right now, though. Good night, Woj. Thanks for staying up for this. Because it's like, what, 4 in the morning where you are right now? It's wild. By the way, are you still here, Jinja Ninja? I still haven't, like, attempted to... I haven't found a good place in my house to set up my desktop computer. The one that I brought home from college, so I haven't had an opportunity to work with that graphics card yet. Because I also don't have a good place to hook up Ethernet either. I just kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place until I moved back on campus. Hello, Topaz Fox. We're looking for some sparkles. There's a sparkling Clefairy, but it's not shiny. There's a sparkling Rhydon. Well, I said we're looking for the sparkles. I should have specified that we're actually looking for the shiny Pokemon and not just the sparkles. Because now all the sparkles are showing up. Miss any of my family? Well, right now I'm with them all for the most part, so I'm not missing them too much because, I mean, you know, they're here. Yeah, I'm gonna have room in the apartment for sure. Shiny sparkles are the best sparkles in this game. That's not a shiny Garchomp. I'm thinking about getting a LAN adapter for my Wii U as well. Because Wi-Fi is flaky sometimes. The only reason I haven't played much Splatoon at all was because during the school year, if I ever started playing it and I played ranked or something, I'd get disconnected because the connection would kind of go out for a second. So I'd just like only lose rank by playing nonstop. So like I just kind of gradually stopped playing Splatoon because I was always afraid I was just gonna get disconnected. Alright, sick. Yeah, I'll definitely contact you whenever I'm ready for that. Because I'm not very good with the hardware of computers. Expect a big life change soon? Not that I can think of. Other than graduating college after next year, hopefully. Oh, I would love it if they could keep that sparkling effect. That'd be so cool. Oh, it's not weird at all. Clefable's not very commonly used, but I used it in my Platinum run a few years ago, and it was fun. Oh yeah, you get disconnected playing Overwatch and do rank? Yeah. Disconnects are the worst. Overwatch looks super fun, though. I have not played a single second of it, nor do I own it. But I like know all of the memes that are associated with it and stuff because I just see them so much all the time on Twitter and stuff. It's definitely a game that I want to give a shot one day, though. I've never been good at shooters, though. Y'all, when do you think I'm gonna find something? Do you think I'm going to find something is a better question. Hold up, is that right on different? No, it's not. It's normal. Darn. I was hoping it was different. Back to the Tower of All Eternity! Let's go. Maybe for a future Rumble Weekend stream I need to like get a music playlist or something going. Because Rumble music goes on and on and on and on. You think I'll find a Skuntank? I have found a Skuntank here before. It is a cool looking shiny. Drapion is one that I really want. Or one of the Nidos. Especially like Nido King. It's one of my favorite Pokemon. In shiny form at least. I've had a few like 6-hour droughts in Rumble. That's when it gets really brutal. Perhaps some Jason Derulo music. Oh my gosh. Oh, I know you can hook me up with the tunes. You've got the tunes for sure. Yeah, it's such like a good royal blue, you know? It's just like one of the most pure blue Pokemon out there. Oh, you have one. That's awesome. It's not a shiny Squirtle, confirmed. This place is pretty cool. Yeah, 6 hours isn't bad, but in Rumble, you just expect to get things kind of fast, you know? What's it like being born in America? Well, I don't know exactly what it's like not being born in America. Jake, you're always throwing these craziest things out at me, like these questions. Good night, man. Thanks for stopping by. There goes Aerodactyl. Yeah, my summer's been pretty good. I've mostly just spent it like chilling, doing this kind of stuff, making videos, working on some video projects that I'm pretty excited to finally finish one day, and trying to get better at Smash Brothers, because I really enjoyed playing that game competitively. Being King DDD is fun. I'm also thinking about making a game someday, and I've just been like working on random ideas and stuff for that. But that's gonna take even longer. I took a whole class on doing that last quarter though, so I have the tools at my disposal. I just have to really get to work on it and think of a really great idea that I want to actually follow through with. Oh no, the questions are leaking from Jake to the rest of the audience. This is a real Q&A sesh now. Oh my gosh, have I ever had a shiny Roselia named Forcynthia? No, I have not. That's a good name for one though. What is my favorite brand of dish soap? Dawn. I think that's like the one brand of dish soap that comes to mind when I think about it, so that has to be my favorite. Because I can't really think of any others. But maybe if I were to like look at different dish soap brands and actually compare them, I might have a different favorite. You never know. You never know what life might throw at you. Like there's a sparkling Seadra. Is that shiny or not? Pretty sure it's not. I have a shiny Seadra. Yeah. Wait, is this a shiny Seadra that just? No. Okay. Bye. Have I ever lost a shiny hunting race? Yes. Well, yes and no, I guess. In terms of encounters, I totally lost to, oh yeah, I did lose a race, actually, completely. Connor, Dialga Rorschach Test, and I, we were racing for shiny starters in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. He got his, like, the, Saturday after the game came out, and I got mine the next Tuesday. We were both hunting an equal amount of time every day. He just got better luck. How do I like my eggs cooked? I'm scrambled all the way. Like, that's the only way I'll eat, just pure eggs, unless they're like on a sandwich or something. Scrambled all the way. Sometimes I like to put like salsa on it, you know? Some salt and pepper. That's the best way to have eggs. Or, I also like my eggs hanging from the tree, like in Alolan Executor. Eric, what's up? Sunny Side Up is alright. I haven't tried it, actually. I've just lived so long eating scrambled eggs that I'm not convinced that there's a better way to prepare eggs. I could be greatly proven wrong. I love all the Alolan forms so far. Alolan Sandslash, yeah, that is awesome. Sandshrew is an igloo, and I greatly appreciate that. I haven't watched Star Trek Beyond yet. I haven't. Ooh, Pokemon with the best eyes. I'd have to look at all of them again, honestly. Because there are certain ones that really stand out when I look at their eyes. Like, I like Duskull's eye a lot. That one's cool. Night, Rito. Thank you. Oh, Super Snive, what's up? That's a very interesting way to like eggs. All these Gastrodons and Golducks are really making me question if they're shiny or not. Okay. Sableye has cool eyes too. Yeah, and this game's available on the Wii eShop still. Whether you have a Wii or a Wii U, with either one of them, you can actually just go to the Wii eShop channel, just not eShop, Wii Shop channel, and pay $15, and bam, you have this game. And on the Wii U, if you're buying it on there, you have to go into Wii mode first. I was actually a late bloomer on this game. I didn't get it when it first came out. I first bought it in 2014. I think the first Rumble game is the best one because of shinies. But, you know, I don't know. I haven't played the others very much, so I don't know which one is actually at its core the best game to play. I've heard Rumble Blast is really fun. Same goes for Rumble World on the 3DS, which is actually free to start. I own a copy of Rumble U, but it feels really different. It doesn't feel like a Rumble game to me. It's just kind of its own thing. What's my favorite breed of flower? I like sunflowers, they're really cool. No Man's Sky is giving you an existential crisis. The concept of that game sounds amazing. I want to try it someday. During the 4th gen, they came out with like the best possible Pokemon spin-offs. Like the Mystery Dungeon sequels were somehow even better than the originals. Ranger is incredible. All 3 games are just fun. And Rumble. And Troze was pretty decent too, as a little part of puzzle game. But they knew how to make a good spin-off game back in the 4th gen. Oh, you have the shiny Eevee NFC figure. Nice. I ordered one of those like a year ago. It was like pretty expensive-ish. It was like $10 or something crazy like that for something that wasn't originally that price. I remember seeing them in stores and GameStop for much cheaper, and I only got a Jirachi out of it, which I think is still pretty decent, but man, I could have gotten something so much cooler out of it. They just re-released the last Ranger game on the Wii U eShop in Virtual Console, so that's pretty cool. Guardian Signs. They also did something really right with the events in those games, because in Ranger, you could actually get event Pokemon and transfer them to the main series game. Like, you know, Deoxys. A lot of people played the first Ranger just for Manaphy. I don't know, it was a really good idea. Conquest was fun too, yeah. That was like during 5th gen, but oh, I haven't played that in so long. I played a lot of the storylines of that game though. It's really fun. I could see Ranger working really well on either the 3DS or Wii U, if they ever decide to make a new one. I still have more Super Mystery Dungeon to play one day. I keep putting that game off, though, because I got Yokai Watch the same day for Christmas, and Yokai Watch is a game that I'm still playing, like, every now and then, whenever I'm not playing Pokemon. Looking forward to the sequel. Can we talk about how cool Red Gyarados would be in this game? Torternator does rule. It really does. I thought it looked hilarious when I first saw it, but it's like hilarious and really cool looking at the same time. Okay, so to guarantee that you get a Pokemon that you faint, first of all shinies and all sparkling Pokemon are a guarantee recruit no matter what. But if you really want to get something, like if you run into a Glaceon or something, if you get False Swipe, you can keep using that move over and over until the Pokemon starts stumbling, and whenever they start stumbling, use a finishing move. But yeah, that's that. Oh, I remember that original... Oh man, Eric, you're bringing back... Yes. Both of those things bother me so much. Like, the original Pokemon Revolution footage looked so sick. It had, like, terrain damage and stuff happening and stuff, and it just looked like one of the most advanced games I've ever seen. And what we got was good, still. I still enjoyed Battle Revolution, and I thought it was a much better way to battle than on Diamond and Pearl themselves. But... yeah, it could have been so much more. Or had a storyline like Colosseum. Or mini-games like Stadium, you know. And then the Platinum Ranch update. That's the saddest thing ever. I really enjoy Ranch. Oh yeah, False Swipe doesn't make it dizzy when it's not doing damage. You have to kind of just start with the False Swipe from the beginning. What I think about Harambe, may he rest in peace. I originally found all the Harambe stuff on the internet really, really funny when people were just like originally starting making the memes and stuff. But it's kind of reached a point where it's like getting forced way too often, I think. But yeah, that's exactly it. It was cool, but they toned down the sickness for it. That's the best way to describe it. I loved doing the random Wi-Fi battles on there, though. You'd run into so many like Japanese hackers with all shiny teams, and that's how I got like a preview of what a lot of shinies looked like back then. I was like, I want to see shiny Scizor, and I kept playing until like I'd find some Japanese guy that had a shiny Scizor on his team. And then the Wii Mystery Dungeon games. Yes, that's like the holy trinity of letdowns in the 4th gen. I might need to homebrew that game someday. 300 hours on Pokemon Ranch without a DS. Holy crap. How do you do that? How do you do that? Oh, I still haven't found a shiny yet. Is your Wii not broken? Well, haven't I bought Disney Infinity yet? Have you bought it yet? It just didn't appeal to me. And that's pretty much all I had to say. I don't think the gameplay looks amazing. I think it is funny that they ripped off Splatoon, though, for one of the mini games. Like, straight up. Yes, Yokai Watch. It's like, I don't know, Yokai Watch gives me that same feeling, I've said this a million times, gives me that same feeling that I had when I was just a little kid playing like a Game Boy Advance RPG for the first time. It's just super enjoyable. And right now I'm trying to collect them all, and it's really, really challenging. Some of the, like, the rare yokai, like, getting them, I equate that to, like, shiny hunting, even. You just have to find them in the first place. You have to like either feed them your favorite food or just get lucky that they'll want to join you after battle too. It takes a while. Oh, that Nidorina scared me. Because, you know, it was just standing with the regular Nidoran females and it was just a brighter blue. Disney Infinity is a solid 4 out of 10. I haven't watched Kuroko in a little while. I've been watching Mob Psycho 100 and ReZero every week, though. ReZero has been my favorite for a little while, but I don't know, Mob Psycho is starting to get so good, and I love its art style. And I've also been watching Tales of Zestiria because I wanted to get into like the Tales series of games again. Absol Blogs Yokai. I almost thought of making some yokai videos back in the day, not gonna lie. Maybe level 100 Gauntlet in that game sometime. But yeah, Cory in the House is the best anime of all time. Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Yeah, I can finish that for you. Your favorite anime is Lego Indiana Jones. That is a sick anime, dude. I've never played Spectrobes. Was that the game with the creature creator? No, that was Spore. That was Spore that had the creature creator that everyone messed around with. Lego Indian Jobs. Yeah, you use Legos to help build the country's infrastructure and help people find jobs. Later, Super Snive. Good night, Matt. Man, all these people giving the best anime recommendations right now. We got Lego Indiana Jones, Lego Indian Jobs, Cory in the House. And now we've got Barbie Life in the Dream House. These are unbeatable classics. Superman serials from the 40s. I've never heard of that, actually. Sub 41, No Reason, live in Ontario, 2005. Yes. I'm all about that. Have you ever, like, been hunting for a shiny, and you felt like your luck has been bad, so you just pull up that video on YouTube? I've done that about 5 times. Yeah, I want to get Tales of the Abyss on the 3DS someday. Dude, Hey Arnold is good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that movie. Hopefully they'll give the series a good, satisfying ending that it deserves. Airplane instruction video from the 80s. Duck Dodgers. iCarly. I was at Target a few months ago, and we were looking for a birthday card for my mom. We found an iCarly birthday card and bought it for her. Oh, dude, Matt, you need to find that Articuno. It's so sad hearing about that hunt. It's like an impossibility, but it keeps dragging on. I feel so sorry for you. All about that base. No trouble. Best hidden talent? I guess maybe playing clarinet, because a lot of people don't know I do that. And even less people know I kind of play saxophone too. Rocko's Modern Life is getting a movie? I did not hear about that. Dude. I have a Rocco shirt that I wear every now and then. I can't believe iCarly is getting that old, though. It makes me feel like so old. Is Game Freak making a Coliseum XD sequel? Is that true? If it's true, I will freak out. Like, was it just a release or announced or what? Oh, it's only been 4 hours. Dude, Kial, I didn't even know you were here. I'm proud of you for staying up this late. You were a real trooper. Good night, man. Oh yeah, some of y'all know about the Clarinet channel. Because I tweet about it all the time. So it's really not that hidden talent at all. Oh no, we're confused, we're confused, we're confused. Oh my gosh! Are you Cheap Shot? Are you Nick? Oh my gosh, I remember. Oh my gosh, I never made the connection, dude. I totally remember that. That Articuno. I'm sorry if that sounded like a shiny reaction. I'm excited about that Rocco thing. Yeah, you can always count on Jake to have some entertaining questions during streams. He grills people with the real questions that with answers that need to be known. Nikolai, oh man. Dude. I'm so glad you're still around. I still see other Matt a lot too. I don't think he shiny hunts much anymore and stuff, but he might be getting back into it with Sun and Moon. That's always like a hope for a lot of people, that they just come back because of that. Like heck, we had Gumi Swag up in here talking about that too. It's pretty exciting thinking about how many people are going to be coming back for Sun and Moon. Home Alone is a great romance anime, but it's some brutal death scenes. We're on like the next like layer of irony right now. Drake and Josh, like if they had like a new Drake and Josh movie come out, I would freak out. I would watch that in a heartbeat. I know how to do the careless whisper thing on saxophone, and I guess that transfers over to clarinet. So I kind of know a George Michael song, I guess. I was inspired to learn that because of some YouTube video where like this guy was walking around as a prank playing like that saxophone riff in public, and it was the funniest thing in the world to me when I was like 15. You can only shiny hunt in this Rumble game, actually. Shiny Mudsdale. I'm looking forward to see what they do with that. I'm hoping that like Dallas's shiny speculations do come true in some form. You of course never know what they're going to do in the end, but Attack on Titan is a good kid-friendly show. Yeah. With a bunch of life lessons. I'm looking forward to season 2 of that. Yeah, that was the name of the thing. Sexy Sax Man. That was the video, actually. I thought it was the greatest thing ever. Especially when he was like standing on a shopping cart playing it. That was hilarious. I really can't decide what I'm going to hunt for first when those games come out, though. Wimpod is something that really comes to mind for me right now. But I know with a single reveal that could all change. Did I read the manga? I've been trying to not read the manga, actually. Like, I haven't like heard of anything that happens after the first season ends. Because I was just thinking that when I first read it, or I mean watched it, I was thinking we were going to get the second season pretty soon afterwards. So I didn't want to spoil myself. And now it's been like 2 years since I first watched it, and I'm like, oh man, I should have just kept reading. But I'm still looking forward to it. I've gone so long without reading, I just won't do it anymore. Good seeing you, Eric, man. Have a good one. Hold on, I'm trying to keep up with the chat. Thanks, Ben Lines. I heard watching the Attack on Titan like week by week was kind of like brutal because every episode ends on a cliffhanger. I really didn't notice it because I kind of binge watched it over like the course of a week or two, and one of my friends just kept telling me how like awful it was waiting for the next one to come out, and I'm really hoping that season 2 isn't that cliffhangery then, because I'd feel like so compelled to finally break my vow of not reading the manga to read ahead. Oh, Drampa being the evolved form of Dunsparce. I've never even connected the dots on that. That would be fascinating. I'm looking forward to those vids then. Attack of Titan, yeah. MLG Jake. Whoever you are. I heard one of the Mario Golf games was made by like Camelot, who made Golden Sun. That surprises me, because you just wouldn't. I just never would connect the dots that a game that made like an RPG like that would be making Mario Golf. Charger Bug does look like a bus though. Real talk. There's a Tauros at your house. That's awesome. The only cool thing I found at my house was a pincer because I had an incense going. Thanks, Sharknado King. Later, dude. I don't really have anything planned for an anniversary or like sub-special or anything right now. Other than just like maybe mentioning, wow, I've been doing this for 7 years. That's crazy. I just can't think of anything like that sentimental about it. Toadstool Tour, yeah, that's it. Glad you caught it. I've been hatching eggs on Pokemon Go lately because I haven't been to any Pokestops in a few days, and I've just been walking around the neighborhood hatching my— oh my gosh! Shiny Onyx! Shiny Onyx, there it is. There's something. We're dying right now. We're dying for this Onyx. We got it. It's lucky. That caught me by total surprise. Bruh. Gotta beat this box now. Hunt for a shiny Patrat in the shaking grass. That would be interesting. I've never hunted anything in the shaking grass before. I haven't checked the chat in a while, I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm gonna check out this Onyx and catch up. Oh, this thing was lucky, so we got extra money out of it. Heck yeah. Look at it sway back and forth like that. Oh yeah. Perfect. Don't have this one yet. Beautiful. I did get a Scolipede. You're right. You're totally right. Okay. I forgot about that. And thanks, Adam and King Trace. What's up? Yeah, it's a real party in here. I'm really enjoying this stream. It's fun. In fact, I think I'll do one run in every single, like, land thing before I go. Now that I found another shiny. Level. I don't know why I couldn't think of that word. Mimikyu and Tortonator. Those are both good choices. I'm wondering if Tortonator is going to be like a single evolution or it's going to have like pre-evos. I want to see what kind of pseudo-legendary they make for this generation. You know, like the Salamence, the Metagross type thing. Dragonite. What are they going to do? I don't think I'm going to stream again tomorrow, but you never know. If I do a stream at all, I'm going to do it on Twitch instead of YouTube. I just only do the kickoff on YouTube every time because it's tradition. You drank 3 liters of Mountain Dew today and almost puked. That is crazy. Are you joshing me or not? Tortonator could be the pseudo. I wouldn't be surprised by that. It looks really strong. Moltres Mountain Dews today. Is that at all like a random reference to like the Mountain Dew that I drank after like the 3rd degree burn challenge, or is this something totally different? I haven't actually streamed on Twitch in forever. But if y'all are interested at all, if I go through with this stream, I'll either tweet out what it's gonna be, or I'll just like let y'all know what my Twitch is right now. It's just Absol-tastic, like Absol, followed by Tastic, like in Fantastic. Okay, Bright Beach. I know this position I'm sitting in looks kind of weird, but I'm in a really comfy chair right now. I'm just leaning my elbow up against it. Just wanted to let y'all know. Oh, okay, okay. You're just creating a crazy reach of a pun. I've heard of people uploading shiny videos in crazy places before, though. You know how there's like first on YouTube, you could like put first on that whatever website you put it on? Night, Jesus. Jake, I think you should try Voltage. Have you tried Mountain Dew Voltage before? It's a good flavor. You haven't slept in 3 days? That's crazy. I say go for a Shelter. Actually, no, go for Horsey. It's cool, it's interesting playing a game where Seadra's the final evolution instead of Kingdra. And Seadra was like the homie on my random team challenge of Leaf Green. Didn't let me down once. Okay, that was a normal Sparkling Starly. You can never tell until you like actually defeat it. What's your suggestion? Baja Blast is good. The only reason I voted for Pitch Black over Baja Blast for like the decision this year was that like you can get Baja Blast anytime if you have a Taco Bell nearby, but Pitch Black only comes around during these special things. So I felt it would make more sense to ask for that as the flavor that they keep, since Baja Blast is already a permanent fixture. You know? But yeah, bottled Baja Blast, well, that was a thing. I got that every now and then. Because it's like, I mainly get a lot of bottled Mountain Dew now because my campus has like all Pepsi products and stuff. And they just have every flavor just lined up, and I'm like, of course I'm going to get a Mountain Dew with my lunch. Oh yeah, BK has like their nuggets for super cheap now. It's pretty great. By the way, I don't recommend the Whopperito there. I got it and it was too much tortilla. It wasn't like good. Like if I want to get a Whopper, I just get it on a bun, honestly. The sauce that they had too wasn't special either. It just kind of just tasted like regular cheese sauce to me. It didn't really have any like zing or anything to it. It wasn't bad by any means, but it just wasn't my favorite thing I've ever tried. Best of luck on the chest pin. I remember the day I got Quilladin from the Friend Safari and I was freaking out. I was doing like an experimental run of Pokemon Coliseum that I was thinking about making a video of, and I still might one day. Where I'd left something in the daycare, and I did this trick where you could like keep auto walking, and then I left the game on overnight, and I'd had like the level 100 Plusle from Duking, and I tried to play through the game mostly with that. I'm still thinking about doing something along the lines of that sometime in the future. Just never been like the perfect time to do that sort of challenge. I think of really weird Pokemon challenge type stuff all the time, but time is the biggest like issue. Or the fact that I never finish a lot of them. Like, I've been working on a few things for, like, 2 years now. Haven't finished yet. But I think it'll be really cool when they're done, if I ever finish them. Oh, you live over an hour away from a Taco Bell. That makes sense. Looking forward to that new channel. Send me a link somehow whenever you make it. I will definitely support it. Hey, it's okay, Bruce. I'm about to be done for the night, actually, after this very run. So it's been, like, a really fantastic stream. Thanks for all of y'all to come out. It's been a blast. Y'all made this, like, super fun. Always keeping it rolling with interesting things. You know, it's all been frapping in lately. McDonald's has a Rat Mac, which is just a Big Mac on a shell. I've never heard of that before. It's really surprising, actually. I say, I don't know. It depends on which one you like more. Mewtwo's pretty good, and so is Cloud. They're both. You can't go wrong with either of them. Your Cloud is already pretty good, so I'd say stick with them if you really like playing as them. Whoever you like to play more, that's more important, I think. Because if you don't like playing a character, you're not gonna like go above and beyond with that character. That's the most important part. You gotta really just love the character you're playing as. Chestnut is a great red shiny. You're running for the first on Mouse Mingle shiny Kyogre. Is that a thing? What even is that? Oh my god. I got an Onyx. And so this is actually my last run of the night. And I'm kind of prolonging it by defeating everything here. Oh, my main in Smash? I'm main King Dedede, actually. I'd love to play it sometime over the internet. Play it a lot. I've been working on a secondary villager lately. Captain Crunch or Captain Crunch? I've always just called it Captain Crunch. It's just like the natural thing to me. Captain Crunch is a thing that I'll acknowledge, but it just doesn't make as much sense because that's not what it's called. Game & Watch is cool. What is best seen in slow motion? Anything that the slow-mo guys upload. Just watch it. Like, lightning in slow motion is cool. I don't know if that's actually a thing yet, but that's just something I thought of off the top of my head that would look really cool in slow-mo. But they do a lot of cool stuff. That's a fun YouTube channel to watch when you get really, really bored. There are a lot of channels like that that I intentionally am not subscribed to, so I don't see when they upload new stuff. So I can go back at like a later date and check out all the new stuff that I had missed since I last checked it. It's kind of weird, but it's a thing. Okay, last boss of the night is a Zapdos. I'm gonna let it do the full sequence for dramatic effect in case it... it's not shiny, probably. I think it's normal. And none of the Pokemon here are sparkling. Wario is great, though. I love playing Wario. Wario Land games are also pretty fun. Anyhow, it's been a fantastic stream. Thank you so much for sticking around and watching me hunt for these shinies. Hopefully I'll find some more good stuff at the end of the weekend, and I hope all of you, if you are playing Rumble, will find some amazing stuff as well. So I guess I'm going to sign out for now. Thanks so much, and I will see y'all next time.